What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another week of the WBE. Today we are taking on Nexus and the Pittsburgh Pichus. His team is very bulky. So this time, oh, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Hold on. There we go. This time we have a big breaker team. So let's go over the squad and see what we have. So we have Macho Man with our choice specs here. Of course, a very nice little set there. Grass not for the Swamper, but looking pretty good. We have ourselves a choice scarf totem. I know it looks silly, doesn't it? But oh, it has Tailwind. It was supposed to have Trick, but you know what? Maybe Tailwind could come in handy. I was kind of debating between the two. I was supposed to change that to Trick, but it's fine because I actually think that Tailwind potentially could come in handy if he has some Scarfers that are scary. So no big deal there. With S/U-turn, defog, and of course the Magic Bounce, which is going to come in handy, I think. We have ourselves Hapiva is Timid Magician with a Papa Berry, so hopefully that comes into play here. We have Will-O-Wisp, so we can hopefully burn a few things, but pretty general Delphox set here. We have ourselves another general Hibbo set here. Nothing really much to say about that one. And we have ourselves a choice Banded Snorlax with Return Earthquake, Seed Bomb, and Self-Destruct, which is going to do a massive amount of damage, hopefully. But before you get into this battle, of course, make sure you follow me on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram. All of those links are in the description. If you don't have an account on one of those websites, make one, because you're missing out on a lot of content from your boy. We're supporting the Newcastle Nidokings. You can pick yourself up a shirt if you would like to. Links in the description. But without further ado, let's get into this match.
Moments later.
All right, so we are here. We are connected up with Nexus. Let's see what kind of heat he has brought for me this week. All right, so let's see. What didn't come? What didn't come? The Mag and the X-Plow didn't come. I should have went with a modest Tapu Koko, apparently. Should have went with a modest one. But okay, that's fine. The Zapdos is here. The Skuntank is here, which is interesting. I definitely see... Actually, Snorlax leads really well against, like, most things here, with the exception of the Medicham. Does not lead well against the Medicham. But I think he's too scared of a Tapu Koko lead, honestly, to lead with the Medicham. Like, he might have switch-ins for it, but he doesn't want to just sit there and take hits. No way. I don't think he's leading with Medicham. I think, if anything, he might lead with Swampert. Snorlax functions pretty well against Zapdos, against Skuntank, against Goodra is really good too. Tangrowth isn't so great. I could lead off with my Xatu, who is decent against most things. And in fact, Xatu could be a good shout. It's either Xatu or it's Snorlax. I'm not entirely decided on this yet. Xatu is good against the things that Snorlax aren't good against. I really don't want Rocks up though. But then again, Xatu and Snorlax both stop rocks. All right, you know, I'm going to go with the Snorlax right off the bat, and we're going to see. If he leads to Medicham, then that sucks. But we can go into Xatu. He doesn't really have a huge... I mean, he has Goodra and he has Zapdos, so that's fine too. Let me go ahead and take a picture of this team so I can keep this stuff in mind. No Magmortar, which is good. I did bring the... No Doublade! Oh my god, no Doublade? That's wild. I am actually super surprised at that. No Doublade. I thought for sure Doublade was going to come, but he brought the Goodra instead, which is fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So let's see what he leads off with here. Hopefully the Swampert, and I can just KO this thing with a Seed Bomb like turn 1. That'd be great. He leads off with the Goodra. Okay, I'm just going to click return then. He has no normal type resists on his team. I might as well just click return. Even if he superpowers me, he dies turn 1. So I don't see any reason to click anything other. I mean, if I have a look at Goodra here, we should be max happiness. He can potentially learn superpower, but a return is going to do a massive amount of damage. I could just self-destruct here and kill something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not that ridiculous. Okay, so superpower here against... Superpower against me, if he's max attack and maybe like... I don't know if he's max attack. I'm thinking like worst case scenario if he's like max attack banded. Here we go. Choice band, max attack, adamant. Does it kill me? I don't think it does. Oh, it has, okay, it has a 50% chance to kill me if he's max attack, adamant banded, but I don't think he will be. I'm just gonna click return here. He is gonna withdraw right away, so something is taking a massive hit here. He goes right out into the Tangrowth. This is still gonna do a lot of damage. It's still gonna do a hefty chungus of damage right there. Bam! Like, this thing is... Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got the Rocky helmet. Okay, so that brought him down to... That brought him down to about 60%. So we can kind of see what kind of set this is from that. That's probably physically defensive. That brought him down to about 60%, which is return range if he's... Yeah, he's physically defensive here. And he is the Rocky helmet, too. So Fizz, Def, Rocky helmet. All right, so that's good information. That does a nice amount of damage. I can just switch out into... Honestly, I can just go into Xatu here. He is Rocky helmet, so he's not Assault Vest. I think Xatu is like a fairly safe switch here, and then I can potentially U-turn out into something else. Or I could go into Delphox. I don't know if he'd predict that. I don't think he would. But I don't want to just like sit here and... I mean, he might Leech Seed or something like that. I'm going to go into... I think Xatu's safe because I am Scoffed. So even if he goes into something that I don't like, it's something that I can just like switch out on. So it looks like he stays in here as we go into Xatu. Let's see what he chooses to switch out into. So no, he knocks off my Scarf. Wow. Wow, he just goes for a knockoff. That sucks, man. I wish I had Roost on this thing now. I really do, but I think I should just U-turn here. I really do. I don't think he wants to take an S-Slash. My Scarf is gone, which means that one of my answers to Medicham is gone, which... That sucks. That was a really good play by him. Definitely good play. So, knockoff. Knockoff was good. I'm surprised he just went for that, honestly. Just went for the... Oh, he went for the knockoff to get rid of my Big Berry. That's probably why. I could definitely see that. He might just go into the Zapdos. I could even Tailwind here. I don't know if there's a point in Tailwinding here, though. Like, what's his switch into... His switch into my Coco is that Swampert. So, let's see. His switch in now... I mean, I can just U-turn, and that should be fine. Yeah, I'm just going to U-turn. The Sandgrowth is a little bit annoying. He's going to get his Regenerator, which sucks, but nothing I can do about that. He goes into the Skuntank. So we'll get a little bit of chip damage on this thing, so that's absolutely fine. Let's see how much damage this does. That does about 15%. So we can see if Xatu is doing 15% for the U-turn, it looks like it's maybe... It looks like it's just kind of like an attacking set, so... I could go into Macho Man here. No, I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't do that. I could go back into Biggin, my Snorlax, but then again, he's just going to go back into Tangrowth, so I wouldn't really make any kind of progress there. I could go into Hibbo and try and fire off an EQ. Or try and get my rocks up. In fact, getting up my rocks would be really nice here. If he goes into Zapdos, he goes into Zapdos, but I can also Toxic that thing. So that's not so bad here. I don't think the Skuntank... I mean, this thing can defog, but I don't see him staying in versus me right now. I really don't. There's a little bit of damage there. No Black Sludge to be seen. So I think we just try and get a Brox here. As he goes out into the Zapdos, he'll probably defog the rocks away, and then I can Toxic it and maybe try and like stall it out a little bit. So yeah, let's go for the rocks here. Let's just do it, dudes. Let's just do it. So Skuntank, no Black Sludge. I wonder what kind of Skuntank this is. It might even be like Scarf Skuntank to deal with Tapu Koko. That'd be really interesting. It could potentially be. We don't know yet. It is taking a little bit of chip, which is nice. But actually, Hibbo might be able to 1v1 the Zapdos if I can get it Toxicked. Because he'll keep trying to like defog away the hazards. I have Slack Off and Leftovers, so I get like a bunch of recovery that way, which is really, really nice. So he is going to switch out there as we get our rocks up here. He goes back into the Tangrowth. Now, see, I really, really want to get this thing... I really want to get this thing Toxicked. That would be so nice right now. It really would be. But he's not Leftovers. Oh, because he's Rocky Helmet. Yeah, of course he is. He's Rocky Helmet. Because I could see this thing being an issue. He might just knock off again here. And that wouldn't be a massive issue. Like, I could go... I mean, my Venomoth is... Oh, did I not show up the Venomoth? I didn't show up the Venomoth. My Venomoth is actually Ghost EMZ for that freaking Doublade, but he didn't even bring it. So, I mean, I guess it can work against the... It could work against the... Medicham too, so that's not too bad. I'm not really in a position where I can set up with it yet, though. I mean, we do have the Stealth Rocks up, which is really nice, but... It's either I stay in and try and Toxic this thing right now, or I could go out into my Venomoth, and Venomoth is super nice there, actually. I can just go into Venomoth and fire off a Sludge Bomb, try and get some damage. I don't like just bringing it in like that, but it might be the play. I don't see... I mean, if anything, he's going to go for like a Giga Drain or a knockoff, right? if he goes for Toxic, then he's not going to be able to Toxic me. And I can always Roost. So I think Venomoth here is a pretty decent shout, honestly. Let's go into Venomoth here. I can just fire off a Sludge Bomb. It'll catch anything. It'll do decent damage to anything, so it's not too bad. If he knocks off, that's absolutely fine. He does go for the knockoff here. We're not holding... Technically, we're not holding an item, so we're not taking too much damage from that. And yeah, we're okay, that's decent. Now, I could go for the Quiver Dance here. Potentially. I don't know what kind of Goodra he has, though. That's the main thing. I'm not really sure what kind of Goodra this is, so I'm really tempted to just go for a Sludge Bomb here. Just to get damage on something, because we get Stealth Rocks damage, we get the Sludge Bomb damage. Like, it's a decent amount. Versus, like, I mean, against Goodra, if we can catch a poison on something, that'd be really, really, really nice. It really would be. But I don't have enough information to kind of try and set up yet, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. Goodra. Goodra! What are you doing today? He might be Assault Vest, actually. If he's AV, then I'm going to do nothing to him. But then again, what's my switch into Goodra here? My switch into Goodra, I guess, is Hip Out on. But if I can snag a poison on that thing, that'd be really nice. Let's just go for a Sludge Bomb here. We'll see. Well, at least we'll get information on what kind of Goodra this is. We'll see if it's Scarfed. We'll see if it's AV. We'll see something. He is going to withdraw here. I'm just going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. He does go into the Goodra. So we'll get a little bit of Rocks damage, a little bit of Sludge Bomb damage, a little bit of Chip damage with the sand. Like, all this Chip is going to be really, really good for... Let's see. That does nothing, and we don't snag a poison, which is really upsetting. That would have been really, really cool, but we do not snag a poison, so... I mean, we do get a nice chunk of damage on it, though. Let's see. So if this thing is... How much damage did we do there? We didn't do a huge amount. Let's say he's like... I should have done like 26% at least. We did like 15%, so he might be AV. Let's see if he's like max... Or he could just be like max SpDef, though, as well at the same time. I'm not exactly sure just yet, but I think I do just want to go back into Powdon here. Not really sure what this thing wants to do to me. I could also Roost, just to kind of figure that out. But I feel like a switch into Hippo here seems pretty safe. But as long as if I can weaken down this Goodra, that'd be really good for me. Be really good for me indeed. And I can just fire off a Toxic on anything that wants to come in now. If you want to bring back in that Tangrowth, that thing gets Toxic. Okay, so Dragon Pulse comes out. This does... How much damage is that doing? That brings me down to 127. That's a lot of damage right there. Let's see what we think about that. So a Dragon Pulse does 127. That brings me down to that. So it did like 90 points of damage. So it seems to be... It does seem to be like max special attack. Maybe it's modest, but that did a lot of damage there. I kind of want to slack off here. I'm a little bit scared about taking a couple more of those. Can I slack off on anything else on this team? There's not a huge amount that I could. So I don't want to get too low, but I would love to Toxic something here too. I really would. Yeah, Toxicking this thing would be really good for my Tapu Koko in the back, definitely. But I don't want to get put in a position where I'm just going to, like, straight up die, you know? I mean, if he's... I don't think he's locked into anything here. I think he might be AV, if anything. I can also Earthquake for a bunch of damage, but I don't think that's a play. I'm just going to sit here. He's going to Ice Beam me, so he's not locked into anything here. I'm going to get a Toxic off, and that is... Oh, we live in! We live in! Okay, so we get the Toxic off. That's not great for Hibbo, but... We can keep that for kind of like setting up sand later on. I should have just Earthquaked, honestly. I should have just Earthquaked and then just... After that, after this Goodra is like weakened down, what's his switch into like my Coco Specs Dazzling Gleam? I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. He's probably just gonna go for a Dragon Pulse here. Do I want to try and like predict something and switch out? I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't think it's worth it at all. At the very least, I can get this thing like one more turn of Toxic damage here, which would be really nice. And then I can go into Totem. I can maybe U-turn on that thing. It might outspeed me, actually, now that I don't have my Choice Scarf anymore. I need to kind of weaken this thing down. I really do. If anything, I'm just gonna go for a slack off here. Try and get my health back here. Yeah, I'm gonna let the Hippo go down, but that's gonna get some really important damage off on this this Goodra, which I think is Assault Vest. It seems like a decent idea to have an Assault Vest Goodra. Okay, so we're down to 50% on this thing. Can Coco finish this thing off? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we need like one more turn before it can. I wish I kept Protect on one of my Mons now. I really do. So I could go into Xatu and U-turn, because I don't think he wants to let this thing take any more damage than it needs to. I could go into Biggin and just fire for a turn, but then again, that brings in... I could go into Biggin and then double into my Delphox here. Because... I mean, what's his switch in... What's his switch into Delphox here? He's slowly losing his switch into Delphox, which is nice. I know that Psyshock probably won't be able to claim this thing. No, Psyshock won't claim this thing. I don't have anything right now that can just straight up kill, which is unfortunate. I could go into Macho Man and just kind of try and threaten out with the Z move. Kind of bluff a Z move a little bit, but I don't want to lose a bunch of health on Macho Man when I need to keep this thing healthy, ideally, to take on the Medicham and stuff like that. So... yeah, let's go into Snorlax. And let's double out. Because he has to bring in the Tangrowth. And the Tangrowth is safe here, so I'm going to double out. And I'm going to go and have Pier, and then we can just fire off a Flamethrower on something. If we just Flamethrower something, that's great. Because anything here doesn't want to take that much damage. I mean, Swampert can come in. But then again, I have the Grass Knot too. So that's not a massive deal. If we get a little bit of chip on that Swampert, I mean, it could be Rindo, though. I don't know if it's Rindo or not. Yeah, I'm going to double out into Delphox here. Please switch. Please switch. Yes! Okay, good. I thought he would. He goes into Tangrowth. Yeah, as we double out into the Delphox. That is really good for us. We'll be able to fire off a Flamethrower here and get a little bit of information on the Swampert. If the Swampert comes in and it's leftovers, then we know it's not Rindo. We can Grass Knot it and kill it. So let's just go for a Flamethrower here. Or I could Will-O-Wisp. I could Will-O-Wisp. Is there any point to Will-O-Wisping here? I don't think so. Oh, I don't want to get Pursuit Trapped, though. Yeah, I might Will-O-Wisp just because I don't want to get Pursuit Trapped. Because that Skuntank can also come in. And if Swampert comes in and I Will-O-Wisp it, that also helps me. Okay, let's actually Will-O-Wisp here. Let's Will-O-Wisp. Because if we get the Tangrowth burned, it's going to be doing a lot less damage to me with its knockoffs anyway. I don't think he's going to stay in here. Because Flamethrower is really easy for me, but I just realized that Skuntank could come in and Pursuit Trap me, and I really don't like that at all. Let's see, to Tangrowth? Tangrowth. Because we know it's not going to take this hit. It's physically defensive, so it dies if it stays in here, and he really needs to keep the Tangrowth alive. But we should be able to... Actually, oh my god. Oh, that's an assault. That's a specially defensive Assault Vest set. Never mind. Yeah, so he goes out. Let's see if it brings in the Skuntank. Goes back into Goodra. Wow. I'm really surprised about that. He really wants to try and Pursuit Trap my boy, doesn't he? You really want to try and Pursuit Trap my boy, but actually, hold on. If I get a Will-O-Wisp off on the Skuntank, can he even really trap me all that effectively? I don't know if he can. So if he's burned, even if he's max attack, but he is burned, Pursuit's doing like half. So I could potentially, I mean, he could play some games here and switch out into Skuntank now. I really want to kill this Goodra. I really like the idea of killing this Goodra, and a Psyshock from this range should be able to kill this Goodra now. It's pretty low, Goodra. Let's see. We know he's not Scoffed. He's not locked into anything, so this should kill here. Let's go for a Psyshock. That's it. We're just clicking buttons at this point. We're just clicking buttons. Okay, so that should be the end of the Goodra. Please? Yes, that is the end of the Goodra. Okay, so the Goodra is officially dead. Absolutely wonderful. Great news. Goodra is gone. That probably does bait in the Skuntank, but I can burn it. And if he goes into the Medicham, I can also burn that. If he goes into the Swampert, I'm going to have to make a decision on whether I want to Grass Knot it. But I don't know. Hold on. Let me look at Swampert. If he had an AV or like a super special defensive Goodra, maybe he doesn't have like an AV. Yeah, I don't think Grass Knot kills. Grass Knot, I don't think would kill the Swampert from here, so I'd have to switch. If Skuntank comes in, I'm going to try and burn it, because that would be absolutely massive if I could do that. If Medicham comes in, I'm just going to try and burn it. If Zapdos comes in, then I think I switch. He brings in the Swampert. Okay, so let's see. He gets the Stealth Rocks damage. Does he get leftovers? He doesn't get leftovers. Okay, so no lefties on the Swampert. So it could be something else. No lefties. But Hippo being dead kind of sucks for this, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to just like hard switch into Totem here. Not gonna lie, because if he Stealth Rocks, then it bounces back. If he Ice Beams for some reason, good play on his part. I mean, he could potentially go for a Waterfall though. That would suck. But then I can go into Snorlax. And that just baits in the Tangrowth again. I could also try and burn this thing now, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on that one either. Not 100%. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go into Totem here. I'm going to go into Totem. I really need a little bit of damage off on this thing, honestly. I'm going to switch out here. Hopefully he goes for like an Earthquake or the Stealth Rocks. Waterfall would be pretty much middle grounds for him. He does go for the Earthquake. Okay, that's pretty nice. Let me see. I can go for a U-turn here. And I could potentially U-turn out into... What's my U-turn switch in here? To Swampert. Oh. What is my U-turn switch in here? So he pretty much has to go for like an Ice Beam or a Waterfall here. I could just Air Slash. See, I wish I had Roost now. I wish I had Roost. I mean, I'm glad I didn't bring Trick, but like I wish I had Roost. Really, really, really badly wish I had Roost. I can Air Slash too. Because if he goes onto Zapdos, that kind of sucks. But Air Slash would let me get information on this thing at the very least. But I think he does just go onto Zapdos, so I can U-turn. Do I U-turn or do I Air Slash? How much am I doing with Air Slash? I'm only doing like 25% with Air Slash, which honestly isn't that great anyway. Or I could Tailwind here. I could Tailwind and then U-turn if the Zapdos comes in. And that wouldn't leave me in like the worst position in the world either. This Swampert being around really sucks though. I hate this Swampert being here. Tailwind, U-turn, or Air Slash? Maybe I should Tailwind actually. I'm gonna Tailwind here. I'm gonna Tailwind. We're gonna see what happens. If he goes on to Zapdos, I think he's gonna go on to Zapdos, but if he does go on to Zapdos, I can just U-turn next turn. He goes on to Skuntank, okay. But, I mean, I Tailwinded up here. That's taking a bunch of... Wait, how does... Wait. How does U-turn and Pursuit Pokemon? How does that interact? Do I still get hit by that? I don't think I do. If the foe uses Pursuit on the same turn U-turn is used... Wait, double damage if the foe is slower. So I can U-turn on this thing. I should be able to U-turn here. Because I'm going to outspeed him and get off the U-turn before he can... Pursuit me, right? I think. Hold on. I need to. I'm gonna make double sure of this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Does Pursuit hit through U-turn? I don't think so. Yes, fast U-turners will take double damage. Okay. Okay, so maybe I should just S-slash here. I think maybe S-slash is the shout, honestly. And just get the damage. Yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna pursue me. I'm gonna S-slash here. I think he's gonna pursue me. We could potentially, I don't know. See, I don't know. I've been looking up things on the internet. Oh, we get a flinch. I'm sorry, man. Ah, dude. Okay, like, do I U-turn now? He's just gonna keep pursuing. Does Pursuit kill me? Pursuit probably kills me. Let's see. Pursuit probably kills me here. So I don't think I can get out of this situation. Yeah, it looks like Pursuit will kill me. If it does... Yeah, it would kill me. Okay. I wish I could Roost right now. Oh my... If I could Roost, that'd be ideal. It really would be. I guess I just Air Slash again. I don't know what else to do here. I think he's just gonna pursue me. He's just gonna keep on pursuing me here, so... I think I just Air Slash again. In all honesty. And get this thing nice and injured. He could switch out. He actually does end up switching out here and going out into the Zapdos, so I can U-turn next turn. Which is actually, I mean, that's solid for me. So we take those, dude. We take those. That's that flinch though. That flinch is rough. I do feel a little bit bad about that one, but what can you do? What can you do, man? What can you do? All right, so the thing is, I don't know if I want to U-turn on the Zapdos because it can have static, and last battle I got staticked. So that didn't work out too well for me at all. So I might just hard switch into Big in here. And maybe I'll just self-destruct. No, I can't self-destruct. There's a Tangrowth that easily just switches in on that so easily. I could also go hard Macho Man right now and just fire off some Dazzling Gleams. Because I don't know how much, I mean, it is sitting on about 60% health. Let's see. 60 Zapdos. It's not lefties. So, I mean, let's see. If he's max health, Dazzling Gleam doesn't kill, which is unfortunate. So I can go either Snorlax. I could also go Venomoth here. I don't know what going Venomoth would really get me, though. I could also go into my Delphox, too. Which, honestly, might not be a bad shout here. To just, like, flamethrower things. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I like going... Yeah, you know, but I don't want to be... I know he's static. I don't want to get staticked here. I'm gonna go hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Hapiver here. We're gonna go into the Delphox here. It is faster than pretty much everything on his team, so that's good. I don't want to give him the electric terrain for this. He does go for the defog. Okay, so the Zapdos is defog here. I think I just flamethrower. Honestly, just get a little bit of damage here. Just go for a flamethrower. Feel pretty good at myself. Like, there's not a huge amount that wants to switch in versus me right now. Apart from the Swampert, and getting damage on Swampert, it would be really, really nice. So Delphox here is doing about... Let's see. Delphox is doing... It's doing like 30% or so with the flamethrower. It's not bad. We don't have rocks on our side anymore, which isn't ideal, but what can you do? I think I'm just going to flamethrower. He might roost. If he roosts, then he roosts, but we're doing about 30 to 45% about that. It could have roost. I just don't want to give him the electric terrain. That's all. I really don't want to give him this electric terrain. I'm keeping my Tapu Koko in the back because I need to. But there's going to be a point where his Pokemon are, like, damaged enough where I can come in and... Oh, if I was Z-move? Yo. If I was Z-move. Also, I maybe should have went for a Will-O-Wisp here in case he switches out into the Swampert. Maybe could have went for that. That could have been nice. Potentially. I don't know what he's got. I feel like he roosts here, though. Honestly, if I'm him, I'd probably just roost. But I didn't want to U-turn because that's static, man. But the Goodra... Okay, so let's see. Any information I can kind of glean from this. So he has no lefties. Yeah, he has no lefties. Okay. Medicham should die immediately to my Specs Dazzling Gleam when that comes in, though. But I need the Swampert to take a lot of damage here. That's what I really, really, really need here. But we're not going to have rocks for the rest of the match, which really sucks. We do stay in here. We do go for a flamethrower. We're going to see what happens. We do get off that nice chunk of damage. He does go for the T-Ball. I'm just going to flamethrower again. We take that. Oh, we get paralyzed. Oh, that's so... I can't kill it now. Zapdos kills me now. Zapdos actually kills me now. Oh. That's huge, man. That's huge. Delphox is now useless. Delphox is now completely useless. One of my answers to Medicham is now gone. One of my answers to the Tangrowth is now gone. Oh my god, I can't believe that, man. I'm so... Oh, that's such a tilter, dude. That is such a tilter. Let's see. This thing is, like, really powerful, too. Hold on. Thunderbolt. It did, like, 80-something damage. Hold on. Let's have a look here. Wow, is it, like, max special attack? It must be, like, max special attack to do that. But it has defog. It has... what do you call it? T-ball. Oh, that's unfortunate. You hate to see it, dude. You hate to see it. Oh, man. What can you do, though? What can you do? One of the answers to the Swampert's gone, too. That's rough, dude. That's rough. All right, I'll just go for a flamethrower here. Might as well. He is going to go for the roost, honestly. That's fine. If I can get a burn on one of these or, like, a crit, that'd be really good, too. He got back up to where he was before. We go for the flamethrower here. That brings him down quite a bit. So he might not be like a super bulky Zapdos. So he just ends up where he was before. He may just be banking on getting me paralyzed. So I think I'm going to go into Macho Man here. Or bringing in Macho Man here is really risky. Because if I bring it on a T-Ball, it takes a lot of damage. I really don't want to do that. So I think I just have to maybe hope for a crit. I don't even know. He just goes to the T-Ball here. He's going to finish me off unless I can live on like a sliver. No, we don't live on like a sliver. If I could have lived there, that would have been huge, dude. That would have been huge. I'm just going to go into Macho Man and click Dazzling Gleam. Because we kill the Zapdos. We do a massive amount of damage to the Swampert on the switch in. Anything actually switching in here pretty much dies. In fact, I think I can two-shot. Let me see. Tapu Koko versus Tangrowth. If it's physically defensive, I think we can two-shot it. Yeah, we two-shot it with Dazzling Gleam. I'm just going to go on a Macho Man here. We're just going to hit that Dazzling Gleam. No reason not to. Something dies here. Something dies here. Actually, if he brings in Swampert, maybe not. Because if that's like AV, then it might not die. So something dies apart from Swampert, maybe. But I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam anyway, because I really need to weaken it. We can start weakening a bunch of things. We put ourselves in a really nice position. He might go out into the Tangrowth. If he goes into the... I think he's going to go onto the Swampert. Or maybe he'll just like sack the Zapdos to get a clean switch into the Swampert. But that Swampert is a big issue, definitely. I can Grass Knot it, but like I'm not going to make that play right now. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not going to make that play right now. Absolutely not. So the Tangrowth... Okay, so Swampert. If Swampert is like... We only saw Earthquake on the Swampert, right? We only saw Earthquake on it. But if he can actually switch into the Dazzling Gleam here. I think he can. That's rough. I wish I was modest, man. If I was modest, he wouldn't really be able to switch into the Dazzling Gleam all that well. I think he'd probably just die. Oh, man. But he's going to be like specially defensive Swampert, I can already tell. I can already tell. But then I can get a clean switch out into my Xatu. Fire off an Air Slash on something. Zapdos maybe comes back in. I'm not sure. Maybe, potentially. God, this Medicham just like sitting in the back is rough. I think he probably switches out into Swampert right now, right? I imagine so. I would imagine so. But then again, he might be scared that I can switch up my moves. He doesn't know that I'm Specs. He might be scared that he comes in on the Dazzling Gleam and then takes a Grass Knot, unless he's Rindo. Which he could still be Rindo. Definitely could still be Rindo. Oh, maybe he's scared of the Z move. He is going to switch out here. Let's see what he goes on to. He goes on to the Tangrowth. That's totally fine. I two-shot this thing. I'm very confident I two-shot this thing. That is massive damage. Yeah, I'm just clicking Dazzling Gleam again. If he wants to go into the Swampert, that's fine. I think he might just be... He's not sacking the Tangrowth here. There's no way. If he sacks the Tangrowth, then Snorlax just has a field day on his team at that point. Like, he does not have a switch into Snorlax at all. But I'm just going to click Dazzling Gleam again. Really no reason not to. He is going to withdraw. He's going to get his Regenerator there because he knows he has to withdraw. Then he goes... Okay, so basically, we end out ahead there because we get a little bit of damage on the Tangrowth that wasn't there before. So the Tangrowth is probably sitting at about 60, 65% now, which is a lot better than a full Tangrowth anyway. But now the Swampert's going to come in 100%. Now he knows I'm Specs. Like, he 100% knows I'm Specs now. Swampert comes in. I can't really stay in. I pretty much have to go out into my Xatu. Which I wish Xatu had something for, what's his face? Swampert, but it doesn't. It does not. It does not. The Skuntank is also pretty low. So Zapdos is dead. Okay, good. That thing is gone. That is a threat. That has been eliminated now. The Medicham, I have to keep Tapu Koko alive. Tapu Koko is massive for me right now. Absolutely massive for me right now. Have to keep it alive, 100%. 100%. But I mean, just go into Swampert, man. He goes into Skuntank. That's interesting. Can I kill this thing with Gleam? He might be... Oh, but wait, if he's Scarf. If he's Scarf, man. Is he... Wait, what did he go for before? He came in with Skuntank. What was the move he clicked? Yes, okay, I didn't note down any moves. He might actually be Scarfed. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? I might go into my Venomoth here and Roost. Because I'm not entirely convinced this thing isn't scarfed. I think it is. I'm gonna go into Venomoth here. We're gonna go into Venomoth and we're gonna Roost. I think he's poison jabbing here. There's really no reason for him not to poison jab, I don't think. So we'll go into Starto here. We'll go for a fat Roost if we can. Yeah, he does go for a poison jab. We should be able to eat this relatively easily, I think. Oh, that kills! No, that actually kills me. He goes for poison jab again. Okay. That's less than ideal, not gonna lie. That's... Yeah, he scoffed Skuntank. I hate that. I really do. What can I roost up on now? Only thing I can really roost up on is the Tangrowth. So maybe... I'm 100% sure this thing is Scarf, so it's got Poison Jab. Poison Jab. Dude, that paralysis. Oh, it's okay. We don't have to think of the paralysis anymore. That's in the past. I think he's Scarfed. Scarf? Question mark? I think so. I think so. And then if I go into Snorlax, he goes into Tangrowth, so I have to switch into Xatu there. All right? I think so. I think so. But this thing should kill me here. 100%. Because I went from 90 down to 45. Actually, I might live. There is a chance I could live here, I think. If he gets a low roll, I could live. So I'm going to go for the Roost here. He withdrew, so we get the Roost off. Oh, bless. Bless all that exists in this world. And he goes into Swampert. Okay. I'm glad that he withdrew there. I guess he wasn't confident that he could kill me. But I am very glad that he withdrew. So I can go for a Tinted Lens Sludge Bomb and do like a decent amount of damage. Potentially get a poison. I can also go for my Z Ominous Wind. I mean, Z Ominous Wind is literally doing less than Sludge Bomb, so there's no point. Does he kill me here with Earthquake? He shouldn't kill me with Earthquake. Unless he has attack investment. If he has attack investment, he might be able to kill me with Earthquake. I can also just go into Xatu here. Because we got ourselves healed up, which is really, really nice. Which means that I can use Venomoth as a switch into Skuntank again, which I definitely think I'm going to need. I definitely think that's going to be more important here. So let's go. Yeah, Venomoth is definitely more important than Xatu in this situation, I think. So let's go into Xatu here. Goes for a Scald. That's fine. We should be able to take this. We should be able to get like a little bit. We get burns. That's unfortunate. We should be able to get an Air Slash off here. Just on something here. And that'll be nice too. And get a little bit of damage. I could also Tailwind. No, I think Air Slashing in the Swampert is very important here. Oh, but wait. If I Tailwind, then my Snorlax might outspeed the Tangrowth. But I don't know how important that would actually be. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. We still have Venomoth in the back, which is good. I do think we just go for an Air Slash here. I mean, if we can get a flinch again, that, you know, a flinch is a flinch. We take those. He might switch out. No, he's not going to switch out. He's going to stay in here. I think I just go for the Air Slash. I'm just going to click Air Slash. I don't think he switches out at this point. Unless he really wants to, like, bring in that Skuntank again and get it really nice and low. He could do that. So we go for the Air Slash. Wait a minute. Did my... Hold on a second. Did my Xatu outspeed the Skuntank? It was in Tailwind, though. It was in Tailwind. Okay, so this thing is very low right now. I think I'm just going to go into Big in here. And if he Scald Burns me, I'm going to cry. And you're going to see it on screen. It's going to be fabulous, and I can't wait to show you. Or do I go into Big in and then hard switch? Because he's not going to let... Because, let's see. Does Banded return kill here? Wow. Wow. It doesn't. I don't think it does. Wait a minute. So he's down to like 70... He's down to around 70%. If he's... I don't like that. I don't like that. I could also go in Self-Destruct. But I don't see much use in that. I still think that Snorlax has a lot of use here. Do I go into... I can't go into Starto here because the Swampert isn't low enough. I could go into Macho Man and Grass Knot, though. But that's very risky. That's incredibly risky. I think, I mean, this thing could also be AV. I'm not entirely sure what this is just yet. It could be specially. I think he's specially defensive. Yeah, I think this is specially defensive Swampert, so maybe Return would actually kill. But the Tangrowth is pretty weakened here. I'm just going to go into big in here. We're going to fire off a big return. I think that just brings in Tangrowth, honestly. I know he can't sack this thing, and he can't let it get too low, because then my Dazzling Gleam just cleans up the rest of the game. I think he's going to switch. I think he's just going to go. I think he's going to switch here. So I think my play is to switch. And go into Starto here. And if I can get a Quiver Dance up there, that could be huge. It all comes down to if he switches. Oh my god, this could be this. I could throw the game with this play, or we could potentially win the game with this play. But I don't think he let Swampert go down, because if he let Swampert go down, Macho Man. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think here. Okay, so he stays in, attacks me. I return, kill the Swampert. He goes in the Tangrowth, and then I can just switch on to Venomoth. I think he's switching now. I think he's switching now. Swampert's too high to let it die. I'm switching. Oh my god. I hope I made the right choice there, dude. I really hope I made the right choice. I hope he switches out into Tangrowth. Please. Please go Tangrowth. Please go Tangrowth. Because if I can get a Quiver Dance off there, or even just like fire off Sludge Bombs. Dude, that Medicham in the back is scary, but as long as Macho Man remains at full, we should be okay. Oh no, I think I just misplayed, dude. I think I just misplayed. He does withdraw. Okay. He goes into Skuntank. That's fine. Right? That's fine. That should be okay. I just Sludge Bomb here. I think I just Sludge Bomb here. I don't know what this thing's gonna do to me. Is he gonna like scarf him? I think he's scarfed. I think I can just Sludge Bomb here. Or maybe, yeah, I'm clicking Sludge Bomb here. We'll see what he does. Oh my god, I can't poison this thing, but with Tinted Lens, I hope this is a 2-shot here. I really hope it's a 2-shot. It's a 2-shot. Okay, good. I outspeed it. I outsped it. He's not scarfed. He's not scarfed. And I don't die to this. Good. That was a crit! Wait, if that was a crit, wait. Can I roost off that damage? That was a massive crit, dude. Okay, so how much damage was I? I was on 120, and he did 104 damage with a critical hit. So if he did 104 damage with a critical hit, then a normal hit should do less than half. So I can roost here. Of course, he could just switch out into Swampert again. And now I don't have a Xatu to switch into that either. Which is not great, I'm not gonna lie. That Tangrowth in the back is so annoying. But I can Sludge Bomb here. Kill the Skuntank. Or he might Sucker Punch too. I'm gonna Roost. I think I should Roost here. Yeah, so we get off the Roost. He doesn't Sucker Punch. Flamethrower should do less than half. I think. Flamethrower should do less than half here. Yeah, he goes for the Flamethrower again. Unless he crits me again. Okay. So we actually, yeah, we do net gain there, but we don't net gain a lot. And I'm just begging to be crit again. So that's kind of less than ideal. I could also use this opportunity to just switch out into... No, I can't switch out here. We do outspeed it, at the very least. I'm gonna Roost one more time. I'm just begging to be crit here. What am I doing? I'm just literally begging to be crit. I'm literally saying to the game, please, for the love of God, critical hit me right now at the nearest opportunity. Don't actually do that. I was kidding. I was kidding. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. I shouldn't have done that. Absolutely 100% my own fault. Should not have done that. Absolutely not. I should have just went for the Sludge Bomb and KO'd this thing. 100% should have just done that. All right, now the question, I think he's just gonna let this thing go, so I'm gonna Volt Switch. Ooh. This is okay, this is a hard choice to make here, I'm not gonna lie. Because as long as he keeps his Swampert in the back, I can't win the game. If If I Dazzling Gleam here, I need Tapu Koko to kill the Medicham. So if I Dazzling Gleam here, he goes into Swampert. I hard swap into Snorlax. No, he just keeps, as long as he keeps that Swampert in the back. How do I kill Swampert? How do I kill Swampert? Does Grass not kill from this range? No, because he might have Rindo. Oh man, how do I kill Swampert? I think I Volt Switch here. I think he's just gonna let this thing go, if anything. Honestly. I don't think he sees a reason to keep this thing around anymore. But if I don't know, man. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna keep this thing around anymore. So I get the Volt Switch out into my Snorlax. At the very least. Like, that's literally the only Pokemon I have left. I have to go into Snorlax, which means that he gets a free switch into his Tangrowth. Which is less than ideal because I'm pretty sure Tangrowth just beats my Snorlax 1v1. Go on, throw in the Swampert. Might as well, mate. Might as well. He goes into the Medicham, actually. Of course he does. Yeah, so no, I don't know why I did that. That literally wins him the game right there. That literally wins him the game. I don't even know why I did that. That was silly by me. That was silly by me. I mean, I can hard switch right now. God damn it. I think he's got this one. I'm gonna try and see if there's any way. Medicham. Why did I literally asked to be critted there, man. I literally asked to be critted. Like, what can you do? Oh, on that paralysis too. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing you can do one-shots me. But if I take a high jump kick, then I'm probably in range of Fake Out. I'm probably in range of Fake Out, so I don't think I can hard switch here. I think he just Drain Punches right now. Or Zen Headbutt, actually. Probably kills me, too. Like, I don't think Snorlax is taking a hit here. I really don't. I don't think Snorlax is taking a hit. By, like, any sorts of means. Doesn't look like it, no. High jump kick, yeah. Actually, he could take a Zen Headbutt. If he goes, I mean, if he has high jump kick, I think it comes down to if he has high jump kick or not. But I think I have to make a switch anyway. I have to switch and then Dazzling Gleam. Either way, like, I'm pretty sure he's got this one, but I'm gonna switch anyway. I think it's my only path to victory is that he doesn't have high jump kick here. I mean, he can just go for a Fake Out here, but like, that's fine. Because he switches in Tangrowth. Tangrowth, I don't know, man. Oh, he actually goes for the Fake Out. Okay. That's fine. Because Dazzling Gleam should kill now. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. I'm not gonna lie. I can't go for Thunderbolt. I have to go for Dazzling Gleam. I really do. But he just brings in, if he sacks off Tangrowth, then he brings in Swampert. I don't know, man. I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam here. I don't think I can do anything else. I have to click Dazzling Gleam. I don't even know if this kills, but it's literally, but yeah, it should kill. It should kill 100% of the time. But he sacks off Tangrowth here. He sacks off Tangrowth. Then he goes into Swampert. I hard switch. If he hard switches when I hard switch, or I could stay in. Or I could stay in versus the Swampert and Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna come down to like one move here. It's literally gonna come down to one move. But his play right now is to sack off the Tangrowth. That is his play right now. 100% sack off the Tangrowth, I think. At least in my opinion. Because Medicham should be able to finish off Snorlax. I mean, maybe he thinks I'm like Chople. Yo, throw away your Medicham right now, please. That'd be great. And of course, if I get Skull Burn too, he does go, he's gonna go into Tangrowth here. Yeah, there goes the Tangrowth. Okay, so this thing's gonna come in. This thing's gonna get sacked off here to a couple Dazzling Gleams. So I have to just go for it anyway. Oh yeah, oh, never mind. That thing just got sacked off to one Dazzling Gleam. Okay, now, it comes down to this play right here. Do I stay or do I go now? Because I'm in range of high jump kick now, I think, from Mega Medicham. Actually, am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. I don't even know if he has high jump kick. But if I stay in and he switches... God. Oh, I hate this, man. I have Grass Knot too, but I don't... If he has Rindo... Because I could self-destruct too. There's always the self-destruct play. Swampert. Okay, if he's like... If he's Rindo Berry... Where's the items? Rindo Berry. Grass Knot ain't doing... Grass Knot ain't killing. Do I stay or do I switch? Does he two-shot me? With Earthquake. He doesn't two-shot me with Earthquake. Oh my god, this is so hard, man. This is such a hard play to make. Do I stay in or do I go now? Do I stay or do I go now? I'm switching. I'm switching. If he predicts this, dude, if he predicts this right now, round of applause. But I think, oh no, he has to predict it to win, doesn't he? No. No, he doesn't. No, if he sacks off Medicham, he loses. I don't think he switches here. I switch. Oh my god, I can't look, dude. Oh, I hate this. I hate this game. Oh, he did it, man. The Madman actually did it. All right, you get it, dude. You got it. You got it. Well done. All right. Man, you got it, dude. You got it. I can't say anything about that. That was great. If he does Drain Punch, then... Wait. If he high jump... Okay, he has to high jump kick now. He has to high jump kick now because, I mean, I'm going to switch out into Coco. Because there's no way... Okay, so he's going to stay in here. He has to high jump kick and kill me with the high jump kick. If he has Drain Punch, I might win. He goes to high jump kick. God damn it! Yeah, that's game, I think. That's game, man. Well done. All right, well done to Nexus, dude. Well done to Nexus. Well done to Nexus. That was a close one. Could I have lived that? I'm just out of curiosity. Could I Mega Medicham? I don't know if he's like adamant or whatever, but yeah. I mean, he had the high jump kick. I couldn't really do much. I could have lived that. I was on 114 health, and it does between 105 to 200 and... Oh, sorry. It is between 105 to 124. So I actually had a chance of living that. There's also a 10% chance of me winning now by him missing high jump kick, which would be kind of nice. I still have a 10% chance to win, so that'd be kind of cool too. After that T-ball paralysis, what are we thinking, huh? 10% chance to win? What are we thinking, guys, huh? What are we thinking? 10% chance to win. Let's go, boys. Please? No, he just goes for Drain Punch. Oh, but, oh. Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine, man? Could you imagine? I actually could have lived that, too. Oh, man. Well, I couldn't have lived that hit, but I could have lived the, I could have lived it with Tapu Koko. That's all right. It's a loss, but you know what? It was still a good game. Round of applause to Nexus. Very, very, very close game. GG's to him. Really sad about that paralysis and the crit on Venomoth. But I did get some hacks in my favor, too, so it's not all one-sided. But yeah, he made some good plays for sure. If I had stayed in there and just Dazzling Gleamed, I would have won. Like it was 50-50s right to the end. So that was definitely an intense game. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do destroy that like button right below this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.